It's end of week 6, and here's a quick update of the garden. It is right now 110 degrees on the balcony. It's a super hot day. I usually don't come out here when it's this hot, and I see that the plants are droopy. It does need watering, but it's also because it's really hot. So here's a quick view of the garden right now. Here's my volunteer tomato plant. You can see that I added some more soil, but it's starting to make some little tomatoes. I still don't know what kind of tomato it is, but hopefully I'll get 1 or 2 tomatoes out of it, and that will be quite a pleasant surprise. There's a little one. The kabocha plant is doing really good. It's really spreading out. And I haven't cut any of it off. It's so resilient. I feel like it's okay. And the little tendrils, the little tentacles that help it vine out is very strong, and it clings to everything. So it's been kind of sticking to every part of the garden. This is the end of one of the vines from the kabocha, and you can see that it's clinged on pretty tightly to the sunshade cloth, and it's really climbing up very nicely. I put some more string so that it could train itself around the balcony, but it's growing really well, so I'm very impressed. I'm not sure what it is, but something is munching on the leaves. So I've been coming out in the morning and actually just in the evening, sometimes if I can in the morning, to see if I can find the little wormy that's eating it, because I'm pretty sure it's some sort of worm. This is my empty 5-gallon container, and I believe these little weeds are purslane, and I know these are edible, but I'm not exactly brave to try it. Maybe I'll do some more Googling just to make sure, but they're pretty looking and they're a little bit squishy. So if it is, maybe I'll just try it and see if I like it. This sweetie pepper plant is really not doing anything. It's growing some new leaves, but I don't think it's going to get any bigger. And I see that there's some purslane, or what I'm thinking is purslane, around it, so I'll just leave it. Maybe I won't get any peppers, but that's okay. I planted it too late, so maybe next year I'll do it earlier. We had a couple of days of heavy rain, and this container apparently is not draining very well, so I had a puddle of water. It was more like standing water, and so I think it rotted the roots, and the perilla, unfortunately, I don't think will make it. I need to get rid of this container just because there's water in it, and I don't want mosquitoes on this balcony. So hopefully the next time I update, this container will be gone, but I suspect it's going to take me a little bit before I can actually get to it. I finally did some transplanting of the basil, but you can see here, this is the stub of the basil that I harvested, and it's actually growing side shoots. And so I just left this one to see what else it could do. This is actually one of the side shoots, so I'm actually getting a whole new plant from the old stub, which is pretty cool. And I've also transplanted some of the smaller ones from the container that I started from seed to see if I can help it grow. It was sort of shaded by the larger plants, so that now it has full exposure to the sun, and so hopefully it could reach its full potential. And you guys, I have so much basil. That's what I wanted. And so I think I'll be having a lot of pesto, which is very exciting. Here's the harvest from the community garden today. 3 Japanese cucumbers and pineapple tomato. These are the super sweet 100s, and this is the black cherry tomato. These super sweet 100 tomatoes are, as the name would imply, very sweet. They're delicious. And these ones, the black cherry, this is the first time I've grown it, are also very sweet, and they're quite a bit bigger than the super sweet 100 tomatoes. The plant itself was not doing so well, but I really like this, so I will try again, maybe sometime in the future. I've not tasted the pineapple, so I'm going to try one tonight and probably take the rest to work tomorrow. And these are just basil from the balcony. Oh, and this tomato is hiding. This is the San Marzano tomato. Looks cute. This is a very pretty tomato. Here's our salad for the night. It's a mixture of pineapple tomato, San Marzano, and basil. The pineapple tomato was juicy, and it's mild tasting and slightly acidic. So flavor-wise, it's not my favorite tomato, but it's refreshing. And the San Marzano was a little bit dry, but the flavor is great. So overall, it's always nice to have a fresh salad with your dinner.